Well, hey, I'm in the shop today with my good buddy from down Chattanooga way, Corky Coker from Coker Tire. How you doing, Corky?
I'm great, Dennis. How are you, brother?
I'm doing fine. Fine as frog hair, as they say down your way.
Do they say that down
That's pretty
Tennessee?
fine. It's very fine.
It's fine. It's, yeah.
Well, okay, enough about frog hair. Let's talk about tires. Tires and wheels.
Tars.
Now,
we do say it that way in Tennessee. Tars.
Tars.
And wheels.
And today it's kind of like, it looks like Hot Rod and Classic. I mean, we've done muscle stuff sometimes, but today we got this Hot Rod Classic theme going.
You're exactly right. It is Hot Rod and Classic. And, you know, we do just about anything that you need for your hot rod, all the way up to the big and little, tall and skinnies, upwards to 720s and that sort of. This is a 16-inch Coker Classic radio on a hot rod wire. Really nice. I mean, you can buy them from Coker, and we put them together too.
And that big little thing is really hot these days.
Oh yeah.
But like you said,
tall and skinny.
Yeah,
too,
tall, big little, tall, skinny.
That's it.
But like you say, it's not just the wheels, it's not just the tires. You can buy them put together and shipped to you ready to rock and roll.
That's absolutely correct. We do wire wheels, we do steel wheels, we do just about any diameter, and we do wide white walls. And our wide white walls, Dennis, have a birth certificate.
It's the real deal.
It's the real deal. We design these, and you know, it's hard, it's pretty easy to you know, show something that looks classic, but it's really hard to build a tire from scratch that really is classic. And this is a Coker Classic 16-inch radial, BF Goodrich Silvertown wide white wall radial on a Buick wire. This is really a classic.
Oh, man.
American classic wide white walls on a true classic. You know what it is? You know what kind of wheel that is?
I have seen those things before. Thunderbirds. Actually, I got several of them.
You do have several of them. That is a Thunderbird wire. And, you know, of course, you got to have your classic, you know, Cadillac, the classic 1.5-inch white wall on a 235-15, which was the same as the old LR 7815, the big Cadillac size. But that's the classic look. Cadillac wire, and then of course we have all the sizes that you need in bias ply. These are Firestones.
And this is, I mean, this is a real bias ply. This is the original.
That's made in the original mold. That's a 750-14 Firestone Deluxe Champion, made in the original mold, the exact white wall width. All of the engraving is exactly correct. Now we've had to add some stuff because, you know, Uncle Sam made us put DOT numbers on them and all that sort of stuff. So we had to do that so you can drive them on the road, but they're exactly correct. We've got all the sizes in Firestone.
Well, now, you know, you put them on, done them on the original molds and all that, and they got the great original looks. Right. But you've upgraded with the latest technology, compound technology.
You got that right. It is the latest tread compound, and you know, even more than that. Let me tell you, you're hearing it here on Egge Speed Shop on your show, baby. We have made the very first bias look radial tire that's available ever for 550-17s all the way up to 720. So if you have a Duesenberg, a 34 Ford, or a Model A, and you want to run a set of radials, but you don't want anybody knowing it, and it looks like it's a bias ply, but it's a radial, and it's the Excelsior Stall Sport radial. It means steel belted radial.
That's unbelievable, and you would never know looking at that. I mean, that baby looks bias ply.
And it runs cooler because it's radial, it's safer. And, you know, your collector car, you get the opportunity to drive the car instead of the car driving you. You know how the bias sometimes wander on a bumpy road and that sort of thing? Not with the Excelsior Style Sport radial. And they're available in about 25 sizes, from 550-17s all the way up to 621. So it's really pretty cool stuff.
And same with your wheels. I mean, so if I want big littles, I can come to you and you can still do me the wheel tire combo even in a big little setup?
Hey, you're pretty quick.
Hey,
you catch on, baby.
Mama Gage didn't raise no fool, you know. Well, that's awesome. I mean, nobody's doing that.
Nobody's doing it. First in the world, bias look radials from 16-inch all the way to 21-inch, and we can sell you the big and little, tall and skinny wheels too, either wires or hot rod steels or anything like that. Tire and wheel combos, mount them and balance them, send them to you free. We can powder coat the rims, even put nitrogen in them.
I mean, you can dress that car any way you want it dressed.
Absolutely.
From Coker Tire.
You got it.
Man, well, hey, if you want to learn any more about these great wheel tire combos for classics, for hot rods, for anything, log on to myclassiccar.com. Coker Tire.
Yeah, man.
For classic performance products, cruise over to the Speed Shop Mall at eggespeedshop.com.